Your hot water and heating combined. Obviously it's a combi boiler, whereas before you had a boiler and a fire.
Yes.
This one is all combined into one unit. Okay. That's the outlet for the fumes for the gas side of it. Okay. Right. So on the previous one you probably had a lift-off cover. This one it isn't. It's just that's how it is.
They just had a bit of a safety device in there, to be fair.
Pull that off or anything like that.
Because what people were doing were leaving them on, weren't they?
And then they won't light, and then obviously you ring it up saying, "Oh, the boiler doesn't work." Well, have you take the cover off? No. Right. Okay. Right. Water in. To get the water in, or water out even. So to pull it out, just pull that trigger. That allows it to come out. And just pull. It just clicks in.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So when you fill your Aperol up. Yeah. That's it. Pull the trigger and just pull.
Right.
And it just clicks in.
I don't need to press it to go in, just push in.
No, it just clicks in.
Okay, right, fine.
Okay.
So is that the adapter?
No.
No.
That's over there.
Well, that's something different, right?
Yeah. What? Oh, the your water mains adapter. Yeah. Is that a direct to, or is it the it's the Aperol version? Probably the better one is the Aperol version. Some you can go direct into the van, but if something happens inside,
you're flooded. Yeah. No, I didn't like that idea.
Yeah. So if anything. If it does, something happens with the valve on this one, obviously it just overflows onto your pitch rather than
going in the van. So, sorry, just clarify now. So this bit, the Aperol's yours, obviously, isn't it? So this bit's ours, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's what you're saying. We just connect it into ours. Fine.
Yeah. Okay. Battery box. Excuse me. A bit croaky as well. Is our battery and our lead just to show it up and running. Okay.
There was a battery in it, though, wasn't there? Yeah, there was.
One is if the battery's been left in it, we don't know how long it's been in there, the condition, if it's...
So there's no battery with the van?
No, battery with the van.
There was a battery with the van.
Yeah, have you got a battery on your van? We can take that one off and put this one on.
Alright, okay, then do that.
If it's been left, it depends how long it's been left, the battery can... if it isn't charged for a long time, it can...
Because that one's still in warranty as well, isn't it?
So
yeah, so we may as well have that. Is it a motor mover battery?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Sorry, because it's a big motor mover.
You have got mover on that one as well.
Yeah.
So your motor mover on this. You've got your motor mover key isolating point there. Okay. If you had that on your last one.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And obviously you've got an external aerial point as well. So if you've got an external aerial you can put on site, or sometimes you have them on the bollard, which obviously have like a boosted aerial on site. The control panel first. Obviously fairly straightforward one. Control panel is asleep at the moment. Press any button, just lights it up. Press and hold that one, switches the 12 volt system on or off. Okay, I'll give you a quick beep there to tell. Obviously I just interrupted the power. Water pump is switched off at the moment. 240 connected, and your leisure battery is connected. View levels to see what condition your battery's in. Obviously the car's not connected at the moment, so you can't see if you wanted to check that.
Right.
Okay. So the first thing we do is, obviously the important thing is to get the water system up and running. So if you've drained your hot water tank previously and your water system, the drain, if you can see that yellow drain down there, you see the yellow lever?
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah? Well, so that's your drain for your water system.
Sorry.
Right. Okay,
I know what it does, but yes.
So your yellow, that's the drain. So if it's in that position, that allows the water to go around the system. If you lift it up, it will allow the water to drop down onto the ground outside. So if you've previously obviously emptied it by opening that and opening all the taps to the centre, that obviously gets all the water out of the system, empties your hot water tank. So when you get to your next site, obviously you need to get the water back into it. So leave it into that position. The only thing that will happen if you don't do that is all the Aperol will just go straight on the ground and flood your pitch. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So when you say fill it, so I'll put that down.
Yeah.
Then...
You'll put that down. Yeah. Before you switch the water pump on, make sure the taps are shut, and you see where this tap can go.
Yes.
Make sure it's in the correct position, because if you've left that tap open and you switch the water pump on, you're going to have Niagara Falls off the edge of here. Right. Same with your bathroom. Make sure that all they are shut. Then water pump on. Okay. Then open your tap. What you're doing now is expelling the air out to the water pipes. Okay, to fill your hot water tank. Oh dear, long night. To the hot side of your tap. Okay. Right. So if you imagine you're filling a hot tank, hot tap. Right. Open that up. Obviously, it'll be pushing the air out of the system as it's filling it up. Once you get a solid stream like that, you know your hot water tank's full. Okay. So to start with, it'll be spluttering.
Ah, right.
Okay.
So
yeah, I've already primed it. Okay.
Right, okay. So it will splutter as it's filling.
Yeah, and once it's got a smooth, solid stream like
Turn
that.
It off, your tank's full.
Yeah. Okay. Do the same with each tap, so you make sure you get all the air out of the system.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. So normally once we've done that, then we can turn to heating the water and the room. Obviously, it's, I'll show you that now. Right, this is your control panel, okay, for your heating system. Slightly more complicated probably than what you had on the previous one.
So Simon, I'm going to interrupt. So when you've done that, is this going to tell you the fact that your pumps, you've done it, if you see what I mean?
Not really, no. No, it doesn't tell you that your hot water tank's full.
Right.
It's just a matter of
just telling us that the pump, the electric is such is going to the water. It's just the that's just telling us that it's got electric.
Yeah, that's just that's it. Yeah.
Fine.
On some other types of caravans, you'll have a light that comes on when the pump comes on, which you probably had on that one.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
But this one doesn't do that.
This doesn't do that.
No.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. So this is your heating system control panel. Obviously on/off button there. See the screen's asleep at the moment. I'll do just light that up. That's it. Right, back to the top one now. So 13.5 degrees, the room temperature. Obviously, at the moment it says Truma there. You can set the clock. Obviously, the clock will come into that position there. H is for heating and what heat you've set the room to be.
Right. So 21 at the moment is what you've set for this caravan to be.
That's it. Yeah. So your room temperature is that. Go back again. Trying to keep the screen keeps going back there. E equals electric. G is gas, so it's running on electric and gas at the moment.
Okay.
Water equals what temperature you've set the water to temperature to be.
Oh, right.
It's flashing at the moment because it's not up to that temperature.
Right, fine.
Okay.
What temperature should that be set at, or is
it's set at 60.
60.
Yeah.
Is that what you recommend?
Yeah. In the winter, 60. In the summer, you can put it to 40. So obviously it's a lot warmer to start with anyway.
Right. Fine.
Okay. So to set your room temperature, obviously is this thermostat here.
So I'm going to with that 1460 you're saying there, because I know you're saying like in summer it's warmer, but is that not the fact that we won't have to heat it as much?
Yes. You can put it to 60.
So if you left it at 60, would it make a difference?
No, not really. No, just using
more
energy. You're just using more energy because obviously
it's more economical.
If you imagine that combi unit there is heating the air and the water at the same time. So in the winter it's going to work harder. Yeah. In the summer, hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's going to be nice weather. You're not going to need to heat the air, so it's going to heat just the water. You can put it on the 60 if you wanted to.
It wouldn't matter.
No, it wouldn't hurt anything. No. Okay. So to change your room temperature, obviously the little thermometer there. Click that. Okay. So you just go up and down. Once you get to the setting you want it, set. That sets your temperature. Okay.
That's straightforward.
Did I have it on 20 before? Probably. What am I doing? Not that many different systems. Well, it goes as high as 30. I'll just set that so just to show you it does change on there. Okay.
Right. Okay.
The heating won't come on automatically straight away because obviously it's a blowing system. What it do, it heats the elements up first. Obviously, you get a bit of heat first, then it'll start blowing.
Then it'll start blowing.
Yeah.
Right. So don't expect
it straight away. No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. I'll just bring that back down again. Okay. So that's
heat. You don't have any gauge of temperatures. I'm just thinking, what are we like? What's an average then? Because I'm saying,
when you feel it's okay. Well, if you're shivering, it's too cold. That's it. Yeah, it'll heat quite quickly anyway. But you'll soon get used to it. It's just one of them things. It's like the old Truma one. It was just that little dial that says 1 to 9. I think it was.
That's what I was like.
Yeah. So you don't really. You're just guessing all that. Yeah. What energy you're going to use, whatever. Right. The next one. That button there is what energy you're going to use. Okay, the one highlighted is the one it's running on at the moment. Okay, so it's running on 230 volts and gas. Okay, on the small ampage, which is round about 900 watts. Okay.
So why you can actually be drawing off the gas and the electric at the same time?
Yeah, especially for winter. You imagine on electric side of it, it's around about maximum 1800 watts. If you were just on electric, it's not probably quite going to be enough. It'll obviously warm the water up and it'll warm the room, but if it's a really cold day and the door's open and a few times, obviously it's going to struggle to get the temperature you may want. It may be comfortable, it may be not.
Cold, put the gas on as well.
If you attach the gas to it as well, obviously it makes it more efficient. Once it gets up to energy, up to the temperature, it shouldn't be too bad. But if you imagine you're trying to heat cold air when you first get there, cold air and cold water, it may struggle just to operate on just the electric, especially the lower electric. Okay, so press that button. If you want to change it to a different setting, so that you got the.
So if no hookup, you go to the gas.
Yeah, so you can go gas on its own. You just press set. So it shows you its gas is up there, and then you've got gas on its own there now,
At
look.
the bottom, right.
Okay.
And what were the other options? What
So you've
was
got option of, the top one's electric. Okay, so where the arrow is there is where you want to set. So yeah, you've got 4 amp, 8 amp, so it's about,
a lower ampage
yeah,
there, isn't
so it's
it?
around
yeah.
about 900 watts for the lower one, 1800 watts for the higher one. And you get the same with the gas and electric as well, so you've got the 900 watts and 1800 watts plus gas. Okay? And if you just keep pressing it, just keeps going round and round and round. But the one that's highlighted is the one that's the one, yeah.
And the arrow is where you're going to.
Yeah. Okay?
Right.
Happy with that? And also you can see in the top here it says winter. It also,
Right.
okay?
Why?
Because it's on winter setting at the moment. I'll show it on the heating as well, winter setting. I'll show you that, well, obviously when I'll get to the last bit.
Right.
Okay, so I'll show you how to set it to summer if you want to set it to summer. Last one is your water. Okay, you can either switch it off or set it to water at 60 degrees. I said before you can set it to 40 degrees, but you need to put it onto summer setting to get that. So obviously at the moment it's running on 60 degrees. Okay, or attempting to get it to 60 degrees.
Is that very hot? I'm just thinking about the boys. It's going to be really hot, too hot for them to put their hands under the water, if you know what I mean, or not.
I'm just thinking out.
Well, you've got a mixer tap, isn't it, you see?
Yeah, you've got to mix it up.
Ours was
Like
always
that's
hot.
not up to
Hot,
temp.
hot,
I don't know
wasn't
if
it?
you feel that
That's
now. That's not up to temperature yet, according to the panel.
We could maybe control that a little bit then, can't we?
Yeah, you may. Problem is, if you put it to summer setting, you won't get any heating. Okay, so if you drop it to 40 degrees,
It's not going to be warm in here.
yeah, you're not going to have any heating.
Heating the van.
If you put it to summer
Right.
setting. In the summer, obviously, you're going to be alright, but in the winter, it's going to have to be on the
On
60.
winter, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so they're your basic ones. So you're happy with
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
change your temperature,
So temperature
change your gas or to electric,
electric,
or electric
yeah.
and gas,
Yeah.
and switching your water heating set to 60 degrees.
So that would
Yeah.
be this one was just purely summer or winter, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, that's
what was that one again?
that's your water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
but
that.
all you've got, the option is 60.
Because we're on winter.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Right, got that.
All right. I'll just press that one because otherwise it goes. I'll drop it onto electric. Okay. Right. So further option or further menu. Press set. Right. It gives you options now of a timer 1. So it's telling you it's got no clock on it at the moment, so it won't set your timers because you've got no clock. There is your summer winter
Right. Yes.
setting.
Yeah.
So if I set it
For the
to
water.
summer, here the heater's just gone off. Back now, okay. Bottom left corner, it's got a little sun. So obviously it's assuming that in the summer it's going to be sunny.
Right.
Okay, so it's not giving you the option of heating now. I click on heating now. Not available because we're on summer setting.
Summer. Right.
Okay. Water,
So basically, when you're on summer setting,
Yeah.
you won't have any
no heating.
air
Yeah.
heating. Right. Okay.
I was slightly wrong when I said you couldn't get 60 degrees, but you can get 40 or 60 in the summer.
Right.
Okay. In the winter, you've just got the option of 60.
Right.
Okay. The energies gives you less options as well. Okay, because obviously it's only heating the water. You don't need everything up and running power wise, as in gas and electric. Okay, so it gives you the options of either gas or the 2 electrics.
Volts. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wait for that to go back in there.
So the two. Are you going back to the timer ones now?
Yeah,
You're-
yeah,
right,
I'm going to
okay.
go back to that now.
Oh, wait,
There we
then.
go. Right,
Thinking about
right. So we got timer. So obviously to use any timers, you need to set the clock. Okay, so arrow alongside set clock. And you just set your clock. Okay, so whatever time is it now?
9:41. I make it.
So it is quite easy clock to set. Okay, and obviously set. Now we've got a clock. See there, it's got the clock in the centre there,
Yeah.
where the trimmer was before.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so
Does that
now
go
you
off
see
every time you lose your electricity? Though, is this
it may do. I'm not sure on this one. It definitely will if you disconnect your battery.
right? But if the
But
battery's connected,
yeah, it shouldn't do. I
it
think.
might- oh,
Yeah.
okay. Not that it matters, but
Okay, right. So, also obviously we set the clock. You can set timers on and off, but obviously you've got to set the timer to start with. Okay, so you've got set timer 1 and 2. Okay, so we'll set that one now. So we've got options of start, obviously stop, water temperature. You've got temperature mode, which is in summer mode at the moment. So if you've got it on winter mode, it gives you other different options. Okay.
go back to winter for me because we're more
Yeah.
likely to have it on winter, aren't we?
Okay, yeah. So if we go back down, winter.
So So this timer on and off, is this actually, you can set it, it's down to
Yeah.
like to come on in